Hey, Darren Spain here, and I wanted to talk to you just briefly a little bit because I realize that some of you are going through, a struggle when it comes to internet marketing. And let me tell you, I've been there. I've been there and I've done that. I have gone through the same struggles as you, and sometimes I'm going through the same struggles as you are going through right now because just like you, I've tried everything. I've been involved in so many different internet marketing products and businesses, and spent thousands of dollars trying to make this thing work. And it seems like the more I put into it, the more that it seemed like it wasn't working. And that's difficult because it's almost like I don't know, as you get closer and closer to your goal, you notice that as you get closer and closer, something happens. Now, I don't know if you know my story. I was a cop for a long time. Um, Before that, I went to college and did all of that stuff. Got involved in the drug scene for a little while, and ended up going to a program called Teen Challenge, which is a fabulous program. For a year, and then became a counselor there, and decided, that okay, now it's time for me to go back into the real world and do something. So I left there, got involved in a couple of different small jobs, and one was a radio station. I was managing a radio station, program director. One was a call center for these meat products. We were sending, I would do the telemarketing to get the appointments for the salespeople to go out and sell this meat. And then the other thing was, uh, while I was at the radio station, I looked in the paper. I said, I need something else. I need to be doing something else. So I looked in the paper and decided that I was going to try my hand at being a police officer. Now, like I told you, I was involved in the drug scene for a little while, and ended up going to that program. And I didn't think I could make it as a cop, but I said I'm going to go and take the steps and take one step at a time and see what happens. So anyway, I go through all of the motions and ended up, they offered me the job. So I became a cop, which is incredible. Not only did I become a cop, but I moved up very quickly from patrolman to detective to sergeant to lieutenant. At some points I was in charge of the whole fleet that was out on the road. This is coming from a guy that was out there hanging out in the street to now being in charge of a fleet of patrolmen and police officers out on the road. So, it just goes to show you that I was meant to be a leader. I know that. And I moved up, and thank God that He allowed me to move up in that realm and to become the leader. But I needed more. So that's when I started getting involved in the internet thing and trying to do more. And I decided that, because I'm an entrepreneur, I have this entrepreneurial spirit, that I want to go out and do it. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be in business. I want to, instead of trading time for money, I want to go out and learn how to make a business work for you one time, and then have it keep producing the money over and over. So I left the police department. I think I saved up about 80 grand, took the 80 grand and went into real estate development, and I became a realtor and started making money there. For a year I did very well. I probably made somewhere around 350,000. But then the crash came. And when that crash came, I know that you can understand this. It took everything. I lost all of my money. Not only did I lose all of my money, I lost all of the property that I had and all of the investments, and even friends that were friends of mine, when they were sending me 100 grand to go find them property, became enemies because everything just fell apart. It was an ugly time during my life. I remember just sitting down laying down on the couch, and almost like in a fetal position. I couldn't get up. I couldn't do anything because my whole life had crumbled before my eyes. It just crumbled, and I'm just sitting there, and then I hear a truck come, and I look outside, and they're towing my car out of a driveway. I couldn't afford the payments. It was an incredible time of my life. Before that, while I was making all that money, I was eating at the finest restaurants. I had the best cars, the best suits and clothes, and I was living a life of luxury without any idea that this type of thing was going to happen to me. Well, it did. And that goes to show you that life sort of just creeps up on you. Well, it doesn't even creep up on you. It slams you in the face, really. While you're focusing, I was talking about focusing when I first started this conversation. I was talking about focusing on your goals and in internet marketing. You're focusing on what you want to do. And life has a way of just bam, rearing its ugly face right at you and slamming you with life, causing you to not be focused. I remember a time, this is an interesting story. I was a patrolman, and we get a call of a guy with a gun that's, in the neighborhood or something. I can't remember all the details of the call, but I remember this instant very clearly. We're looking for this guy, and I noticed that he runs behind a house and into a garage, a detached garage. So I'm going back there, and I'm looking for this guy. And I got my gun, my weapon is out, and I'm going around the house looking for him. Now, the house is here. Just picture the house being right here. I'm going, and I'm walking towards the garage, very much focused on that garage where I believe the perpetrator is. So I'm focused and focused and focused, going towards that garage. And as I get towards the end of the garage, there's a deck here, or a porch there. And I don't know what's back there, so I'm going and I'm focused on this thing. And I hit the side of hit the back of the house where the garage, or where the porch is. As soon as I hit it, there was the biggest pit bull that you could ever think of, right there. And he was probably asleep, and I was, and I was very quiet, moving up. And as soon as I hit it, he barked as loud as he could and tried to tear if there wasn't a fence there or a railing there, he would have tore my face off. Well, that thing scared me so much that it was incredible. Not only did I drop the gun at that point, but I think I gave out a little yell at the same time. Now, a big cop like me going to get this big bad guy with a gun that's probably looking right at me. I don't know where he is. And I get to the end of the fence and dropped the gun, looked, screamed, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Then the only thing I could do, because I had to get back focused on the goal at hand, I reached down, picked up the gun, the dog's still barking, and I point the gun back at my target, and I get back on task, walking towards the target, looking for this guy. The guy, the barking is still there, but I'm looking for the guy. We finally get the guy, but this is why I tell you this story. I'm just like in internet marketing or your own business, you get focused on the goal, the task, the thing that you want to do. You want to make $10,000 a month. You want to make $30,000 a month. You're focused on that, focused on that. You're doing all the things that you need to do in order to make it happen. And then all of a sudden, that big pit bull dog of life, the world, barks at you and scares you and says, look at me. Don't look at what you're trying to do. Look at me. And it gets your focus off of your goal. And that's what happened with me for an instant. But what did I do? I said, okay, life, I understand that you're there. You can't get me. You're making a lot of noise. You're there. I will deal with you, but I can't deal with you right now because I'm focused on this task. I'm focused on getting my $10,000. I'm focused on getting my $30,000 a month. I'm focused on getting the bad guy that's hiding behind the garage. I'm focused on that. I'll deal with you because you have to deal with life eventually, but I'll deal with you as I'm focused on this. And I know I'm hoping that some of this helps you because you're on the fence about business, especially joining my team. I would really love you to join my team because what we do here is different. We don't just have a product to sell or to get you to make a lot of money. We do have that, But what we have is a team and a training system that will get you to that $10,000 a month, that $20,000 a month, that $30,000 a month, that $100,000 a month if you want. And it starts by believing. So not only do we have you come into our business, but we teach you how to believe in yourself enough to get to the next step. Let me show you some of the training that we have. I'll take you over here, right here. This is our prosperity team training. Now, work training that you will get from Empowered Network, because that is first class, AAA, best training you're ever going to get from anything. But we teach you how to use that training properly here at the Prosperity Team. And this is free. All of this training is free. You see here it says that the EN or Empowered Network start here. You get this training. Step 1, step 2, step 3, and then they teach you the AWeber system and give you the share code and all of the marketing autoresponder that you need for either AWeber or GVO. And you get the new member welcome email that goes out when you're all of these floods of, after we teach you how to prospect and market and you start getting all of these sales, then you're going to send them out this email. We have that for you all set up. We teach you how to blog daily, how to set up your blog, how to set up a viral blog, how to set up an SEO blog, and then how to syndicate that blog, how to get thousands and thousands of eyeballs on your blogs every single day, which is going to bring in more leads, which is going to bring in more sales. Not only we do that, we tell you that you have to market daily. We teach you where to market, how to market, what to say in the marketing, where to get auto traffic from, how to get started, solo ads, Facebook, getting involved in other teams and groups. We teach you how to do Craigslist marketing. All of this in our back office of the Prosperity Team. We want you to read daily. We want you to listen to audio messages on a daily basis, and we give you the audio to listen to. We tell you what audio to listen to for that day. We have a marketing seminar, mastermind, every single day at 12 p.m. that you will plug into and get for about an hour and a half, get the training that you need for that day. It's very simple. Now, here are all of the recorded masterminds that we had for the week. All right here. If this works, okay, there we go. All right here. If you happen to miss one, which I don't suggest, from the training that I have gotten from this, these are the opt-ins, the leads that I get. As you can see, there's probably 40, 50 leads in a couple of days here, just from the training that I have gotten from the Prosperity Team. So what I'm saying to you is, listen, I know that you're going through some things and you're trying to determine whether this is good enough for you or if this is really going to work. Well, what I'm going to say to you is this, that I've been there and I had to take a chance and make a decision about my life. And I'm going to say this to you. Most of the stuff out there, a lot of the stuff out there is garbage, but a lot of the stuff out there really does work, but people give up way too soon. Or they get so distracted and so, their confidence is so low that they decide that I'm not even going to try it. Well, I'm saying to you, I know that you want this to work. I know personally that it does work. So I'm asking you to just give me a chance. Join my team. Come on board. Pay the $25 to get the blogging system. That allows you to get into the Prosperity Team training seminars and the webinars during the day and the mastermind call in the morning. It allows you to tap into all of that for just 25 bucks. Jump on in on the team. Take a look at us. you will enjoy what you see, and you will finally see that this thing really does work, and you'll start believing. And when you start believing, then you start doing more action, taking more action. And as you take more action, you'll get more sales and make more money. As you make more money, you start believing even more. Your confidence starts getting way up there. You start taking even more massive action, and you start getting even more sales. That's how it works. But you have to make a decision right now. You have to say, okay, Darren, I hear what you're saying. I believe you enough to go ahead and 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 just, take a leap in faith, pay the $25 for $19 for the affiliate, for the ability to sell the blogging system. I'm going to come in for the $40 or $45 or whatever it is and take a chance on you. And then I'm going to give you a chance, Darren, to show me that this thing does work. I say go ahead and try it. Go ahead and do it. Believe. The only belief I need you to do right now is to believe that I can show you exactly what to do. Not that you're going to make $10,000 next month or $30,000 in the next 90 days, because you can do that. But not because you're going to do that. I want you to get in. I want you to get in because for $25, you believe that I'm going to be able to show you how to do that. Okay, so click the link below. Join my team. I also have a number there that you can reach me through Skype. If you don't have Skype, I'll have a way for you to download Skype, get it on your computer, and then we can contact back and forth, and you can see Darren is a real person. I'm a real person with the same problems that you're having right now. I had them, and I got through them, and I'm going to show you how to get through them. Click the link in the description. I'm looking forward to talking to you and working with you.